Welcome back to Table Rant, everybody. Hope it's been great for you. If not, hope it'll be great for you tomorrow or whenever. This is just another midweek rant out on people's comments. Nothing more, nothing less, and a little bit of advice, do you know what I mean? So let's crack on with the first one. JFD Omega. You're talking nonsense. Having the capability to access does not prove you're watching it. Our phones have access to TV, our laptops have access. They have to prove you are watching it. How do they do that? They can't. To get a warrant, they need evidence. You don't know TV licensing. CJC has forgotten more than you'll ever know. So it's about a TV license. I get it. And it's about chillijoncarne again. I get that. It's going to be one all the time, I think, personally, with chillijoncarne, because I've sort of exposed him, called him out, because I don't believe him. I think he works for him. I think his advice is lame. It's rubbish. You know, my advice is don't open the door to him. There's no evidence then. If you don't open the door to him, they just keep sending letters. There's no response. You open the door to him, you wait for them to say who they are and then close the door on them. That's called refusal. They've got every right to investigate you. But anyway, you believe what you want to believe in, Omega Man. Do you know what I mean? But my advice is don't open the door to them, okay? And there's no need for you patronising me neither. But hey, it helps build my channel, so you can rant on all you want, mate. So next one is, I think this is you as well, Mark Arthurstone. I don't believe this. This is nonsense. This is hilarious. This is. I've been licensed free over 15 years. I've had 3 goon visits and no warrants. I've opened my door all 3 occasions, told them I wasn't interested and they left. They can't get a warrant if you do this as refusing to cooperate. It's not considered evidence. Wrong. You've opened the door to them. You've exposed yourself to them. End of. You've tried linking to videos to show that CJC's advice is wrong and you shouldn't open the door to them. You shouldn't open the door to them, mate. You should not open the door to them. It's called a no response. They're just walking around in circles. They don't know who you are. They don't know where you are or what you're doing. It's the best way. Trust me, it's the best policy. Never open the door to them. And that's actually called by us British grassroots a golden rule. But hey, the problem is these videos you link don't follow the advice at all. CJC advice. You can either open the door and say not interested and shut the door, or you can just ignore them and not answer it. Nowhere in any of CJ's videos does he say open the door and have a conversation with them for 4 minutes. I mean, do me a favour, mate. There's somebody's videos, yeah? I'm just pointing out on chillijoncarne's advice, yeah? This guy in the first video opens the door. It's about 30 seconds. He says, oh, hello, can I help you? He goes, yeah, I'm from TV Licensing Inspector. He goes, you're not coming in here, mate. I don't need you in here. I've got no TV in here. I've just got a monitor. The TV informer isn't filming him or nothing, so he can say whatever he wants at his front door. He doesn't let him in, and he toddles off after 30 seconds. He closes the door on him. Yeah, that's not evidence. There's no evidence. There's no evidence. You could say, oh, I've got a games console, but I haven't got the latest game for it. I mean, saying monitors means nothing. Yeah. The second video, the reason why it goes off for 4 minutes is because he gets a knock on the door, Paul Mick, and that guy says, oh, my work colleague came to your door, you refused him access, and now he's putting a warrant for your place to be searched. And that's when it kicks off. He starts arguing at the door, because 9 times out of 10, when somebody says that to you, that there's going to be a warrant at your door, you're going to kick off, mate, ain't you? You know? And it comes to a point where he says, if you let me in now and access your devices or whatever it is, or TV it is you're watching, and we don't find any evidence, we can drop it. We can drop the warrant. But if you don't, there's a warrant coming at your address. And he says, no, you're not coming in. I haven't got a TV. I've only got monitors. And that's it. And mate, he goes, okay, and walks off. And that's it. And the third video says it all. This is where chillijoncarne goes wrong. He says, oh, you don't need a TV license if you don't watch live TV. You don't need a TV license if you don't record live TV. You don't need a TV license if you don't watch the BBC. No, you don't. But the problem with his advice, he doesn't tell you if they come in and inspect your TV or inspect any devices you have, and if they're linked to the broadband, these guys go by assumption that you have access to all that stuff anytime you want. So then you then have to go to court to prove your innocence, yeah? Chillijoncarne doesn't tell you that bit, but hey, you carry on with CJC's advice. But my advice is to you, don't open the door to him. Anyway, it goes on for 4 minutes. It's demonstrated in the second video you linked to. In fact, he says the complete opposite and tells not to talk to them. Even the first video, the guy was recording it using TV receiving equipment, which can't be used as evidence, confirmed by black belt barrister. I don't know who you are, black belt barrister, but someone's brought your name into it. I've checked your YouTube channel out. Congratulations to you. You have 800,000 or more than 800,000 subscribers. Fair play to you, sir. That's a good channel to have, mate. But you're a very talented, very graceful, educated man. So fair play to you. But if you ever want to get in contact with me, black belt barrister, please do. Get some of your subscribers over my way, innit? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, wow, over 800,000 subscribers. That's well impressive. Fair play to him. But that's where you're wrong again, Mark. If you watch the video I did on snippets on Chillijoncarne, he gives you advice. You can open the door to him. You can film him with your mobile phone with a camera on and then say no thank you and then shut the door on him. But the guy's holding a mobile phone. He's completely giving out the wrong information, Mark. So before you come at me with before you come at me with little pointless points, I recommend you go and watch some of the other videos I've put up. But hey ho, don't worry yourself, Mark. Don't worry yourself, Omega. I'm going to do a little example of my example and Chillijoncarne's example, yeah? And watch the difference. But anyway, I'll carry on reading you. Blah, 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 black belt barrister. Yeah, I don't know who he is, but if you want to get in contact with me, black belt barrister, by all means, do you know what I mean? But I don't think you will. You look like a busy man, and well done to your YouTube channel for over 800,000 subscribers. Very impressive. Very, very good. So yeah, I really can't be bothered to go through much more of what he's ranting on about, to be honest with you. It's, you know, like I said, you do what you want to do, but at the end of the day, my advice is good, and don't be patronising me, yeah? It's about Chillijoncarne and his advice compared to my advice, but Ewan, he sounds like an American, bless him. Seriously, y'all being brainwashed by a table train. It's table rant, by the way, Ewan. Only Chilli John speaks the truth. Don't listen to this guy. Anyway, seriously, mate, if you are a Yank, fair enough. If you're not, you need to practice your English, by the way. But, Ewan, mate, I'm not brainwashing anybody. I'm giving the golden rule advice. You don't open the door to, if you haven't got a TV licence, you don't open the door to them. You do not open the door to any TV licence informer if you haven't got a TV licence. End of. Okay? Right, so before I go on to the nice comment, I'm going to do an example now of my advice about a door, about the TV informers knocking your door, and Chillijoncarne's advice about knocking the door, mate, seriously. Anyway, we'll go with Chillijoncarne's first. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello? Hello? Can I help you? Yeah, I'm from TV licensee. No, thank you, mate. Door slam. Oh, no. I've just opened the door to a TV licensee informer. What do I do? Is letters going to come through my door? Are they going to keep coming now? Am I going to get a warrant? It's just going to keep repeating on your mind because you've opened the door to him, yeah? Now watch mine. Who are you, mate? I've got no mates coming around today. I've got no family coming around today. I've got no deliveries coming today. I haven't got a TV licence. You could be a TV licence informer. I don't think so. I'm going back on my game console, back in my living room, and that's it. Ta-da! Yeah? Same old in your mind then, isn't it? There's no engagement, there's no nothing. You're still going by your game plan. That's it. They're stood outside. No door open, no interaction. You're good as gold. They can't prove nothing. They still can't prove anything. They need you to open the door to them. End of. We'll do the video camera, the doorbell one. Ding dong. Who's that? Now I'm speaking. I press the button. Hello, can I help you, please? Oh, hello. I'm from TV licensing. No, I'm not interested. Oh, mate, that was TV licensing informers. I'm probably going to get loads of letters now saying I've refused to talk to him. Oh no, am I going to get a warrant or what? Once again, repeat in your head. My way. Ding dong. Who are you? I haven't pressed the button. I'm talking to myself. Who are you? I'm not going to respond to you. I don't know who you are. You could be anyone. And I haven't got a TV license, so I ain't going to be talking to you on my microphone. I most certainly ain't going to be opening the door. I've got no friends coming over today. I've got no family coming over today. And I most certainly haven't got any delivery. So I'll just quietly put that down there. And I'll continue playing my game console like nothing's going on. Ta-da! Right, that's it, yeah? You guys want to believe in Chillijoncarne's advice to open the door to them, then I'm not going to say anything nasty because I'm not a nasty person. But one thing I will tell the pair of you, back off with your silly little patronising thoughts because they're stupid and they're pointless, okay? End of. Right, Ewan. I know I've spoken to Ewan, the man from America, the way he writes. This is for Cole. This is useful advice. Thank you. I hope your friend is okay. When will he be joining you? I like the video of the most haunted place in Southampton. I appreciated the Titanic staircases. Very nice. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your comment. I'm glad it's helpful to you. You've also wrote to me about Chillijoncarne as well. Apparently he's helped you out with advice with a letter, but if Cole, if you haven't opened the door to him and you're getting letters, just rip the letters up and chuck them in the bin. That's it. My advice: if you open the door by accident to him or to anyone, shut the door straight away. Don't even let them get to say who they are. Okay, do you know what I mean? But if you stand there and let them say who they are and then close the door, it's called refusal. Do you know what I mean? They've got every right then to investigate you because they think you're hiding something, and they think you're hiding something, don't they? Come on, program it in your heads, please. And as for the most haunted place, it was beautiful. I was very lucky to get in there and have a look around. It was the actual Titanic designer, believe it or not, to design the same building as he did the Titanic. And we reckon the staircases and some of the corridors were actually in the old Titanic what sunk. Yeah? Mental. Absolutely mental in there. And I tell you what, for you ghost people out there, or ghost hunters, wow, some of those one of the staircases, one of the rooms and the corridor, it literally felt there was someone stood there just watching me. It was mental. I mean, it was, you could feel there was a different presence round me. Even my mate who lives there, he says, yeah, you can feel it. I said, mate, standing right here, it feels like there's somebody just stood here watching us. It's insane. And when I got to the staircase and the corridor, round the corridor, it felt like there was literally a shadow. My shadow was somebody else's shadow. It was mental. And then that horrible thought I got over the staircase. Oh, I want to pull you over the effing staircase. And I said to my mate, I've just had a random thought in my head that I want to pull you over my staircase. See, that's spirits in the inner world messing with us, mate. But anyway, thank you, Carl. Thank you for your subscribe as well. Most appreciated. And Neil, thank you very much for your subscribe. And I think there was another one or two others. Thank you for your subscribes as well. I'm still going to do a video later on about the rats. On the short videos about Starmer, I had over like 1,200 views. And then I've only had so many come in on to view the video. It's insane. Should I just keep doing short videos, or what do I need to do to get the rhythm going? Do you know what I mean? It's mental, but I'm enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? It's my little TV. I don't know what you call it, studio, but it's my little TV area, and it's me to rant on. But like I said, people, please coming at me with Chillijoncarne's advice and then trying to patronise me and run me down at the same time when I'm giving probably the best advice out there. Even if you ask that black belt barrister, he would probably turn around and say, yeah, the best policy is don't open the door to them. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah. There's no engagement then, is there? You know, they're just left. I don't believe you, Mark. You've opened the door to them 3 times and they've done nothing. I don't believe you. I think you're talking unicorns as far as I'm concerned, mate. It's unicorn speech. You know that little symbol on the crest with those unicorns? You're definitely from the unicorn family tree. But anyway, I won't go into that yet because I do want to do a symbol. Do you think it's time to start changing the symbols on the crest? Because I think they're out of date, they're out of touch, and they don't really resemble. When you look into the history of the crests, do me a favour. But anyway, I'm going to go now, and guess what, everybody? Ranton!